Welcome. In front of me is a Xiaomi Mi 11i, and today I'll show you how to go through the setup process of this phone. And when you boot it up for the first time, you will be presented with this screen right over here. So let's get started by tapping on an arrow, selecting our desired language, and then choosing our region. And then we have terms and conditions. So you can read them by tapping user agreement right here and privacy policy. So you can just simply tap on them. As you can see, there it is. And from there, once you're done reading it, you can select right here that you have read and agree to them to progress further. And on the next page, the device automatically starts looking for the SIM card, and this step is completely optional. It really doesn't do much. You can insert your SIM card right now or later on. It won't change, like I said, much. The only difference here is if you want to add your Google account and you don't have a Wi-Fi near you, you can insert a SIM card and use the mobile network to add Google accounts and stuff like that. But if you're not planning to do it right now throughout the setup, you can simply disregard it. And same thing with the network. If you don't feel like adding your network right now, maybe you don't have access to it, you can skip it. If you do want to add one, you can connect to it without any problem. By skipping it, you do lose the option, or you lose the option to log into Google account, but also the time and date won't be set automatically. And if you connect to them, it skips the date and time setting because it's basically gathering the data from the network, but also gives you the option to connect to any kind of Google account, and I believe also Xiaomi account. So anyway, I'll be skipping it. And next page is the Google services. So we have a couple different ones, as you can see: location, scanning, and sending user and diagnostic data. So if you don't want any of those, you can disable them. If you're not sure what they are, you can tap on that arrow right here on each one of them to expand it and read exactly what they do. So anyway, let's just disable them. At least that's what I'm gonna do. And from here, scroll all the way down and select accept. And next page, it gives us the option to set up some kind of protection to our device. So we have a fingerprint and PIN pattern or password. If you plan to use a fingerprint, you are still required to set up a PIN pattern or password, but screen lock you can only have a screen lock without need to add a fingerprint. Now I'll be only using a screen lock right here, and I'll set up pattern right here. Now whenever you choose one of those, it does give you a message that you need to remember your password. Like, it's not the most obvious thing ever. So anyway, let's draw the pattern, redraw it, and this will confirm it now. And this takes us to the next page, additional settings. So we have location, sending diagnostic data automatically, automatic system updates, and so on. Now again, if you don't want some of them, you can disable them. So location, if you don't want it to be enabled by default, you can turn it off. Sending diagnostic data automatically. Now we already did disable the data gathering stuff, so this kind of seems redundant. Then we have automatic system update. If you want it, then keep it on or off. And then one of the second last option is the most obnoxious one out there: personalized ads. As you can see, personalized ad based on your interests. This is mildly putting a stalking feature. Basically, continuously checks on what you're searching for, whatever it is. It then gives you ads based on your recent search history. Amazing. So if you don't want it, you can disable it. Now, before I do so, keep in mind I did disable those, the two first options, and you know what? I can also disable this one and this one. As you can see, I can do it without any kind of hassle, right? But if I try to disable personalized ads, ooh, are you sure you want to do that? Because we really want to know what you're looking for. So let's select turn off, because I despise this option. And we can go to the next page, which allows us to set up default launcher. Now what it means by launcher is just the way the applications are being stored. So we have the classic one, which is something like a iOS device with all the applications smack in the middle of your home screen, distributed between pages, or the app drawer, which only has several apps on your home screen and the rest of them are accessible through an app drawer which you can pull up. So that's what I'm gonna go with here, and this completes the setup. So let's tap on an arrow and finish it up. And there we go, we are now on the home screen. So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.